magical realism and gothic elements. So first I'm going to start with what magical realism is almost defined as in literature. So magical realism is an approach to literature that weaves fantasy and myth into everyday life. What is real, what's imaginary in the world of magical realism, the ordinary becomes the extraordinary, and the magical becomes becomes commonplace. And mostly what that is really gonna like mean when I'm telling the differences is that the settings are very like ordinary with ordinary people, but just with some unordinary features that don't happen, like it said, like myths and fantasy. And for gothic literature, like mostly what it's defined as is this genre is dark, eerie, and mysterious, often containing elements of terror, horror, and very bizarre. And some common features in these stories is the characters are very isolated and to themselves, and have very skewed views in life or the story that they're being told in. And some examples of some gothic novels is The Castle of Otranto, and it was said to be like the base of gothic embolism in literature at that time in 1764. And for for like the differences in between magic realism and gothic elements is like I said, with magical realism, characters who feel and react like ordinary people, and they have ordinary consequences. And the settings in everyday life start very ordinary, and their actions are very ordinary as well. And then for gothic embolism, it's mostly a sad and dark, gloomy setting, or very gray and like depressing almost. And the characters are very psychologically or physically tortured in a way. And for has very some strongly and dramatic and intensely descriptive language. Like it is very it has some very like psychologically taxing, I guess how you would say it, and they're usually just sad and creepy and eeriness, and mostly that's it.